Unaware alteration. Someone who finds you beautiful could want you to feel the same way about them. They go out of their way to enhance their physical appeal in an effort to get your notice. The majority of the time, this entails altering their appearance. Someone who is attracted to you will dress nicely and arrange their hair to highlight their greatest physical attributes. However, some people may utilize behavioral indicators to enhance their attraction. For instance, while around attractive ladies, guys may enlarge their chest. This behavior makes them appear more manly, which may make them more alluring. Regardless of modifications to one's appearance or behavior, this individual is attracting attention to one's own life. They want to look at you and they want you to enjoy what they see. 2. Back of the eyes. Which portion of your body emotes love feelings the most? The most typical cue for romantic attraction is the eyes. Why? Because you automatically turn your eyes towards those you find appealing. You immediately turn to face a person you like when they enter a room. In other words, there are indicators of interest in where you look, how you look, and when you look. Someone will sneak sly looks at you if they like you. Too much time will be spent staring. They'll find justifications to turn to face you. Your eyes may convey appeal in a number of ways, but the most important one, eye contact, must be discussed. When you look someone in the eye, you convey attention, openness, and curiosity. Keeping someone's attention for more than a few seconds conveys a strong message. You have my complete attention, please. However, sustained eye contact has deeper meanings. You could experience emotional depth when you look into the eyes of a person you find attractive. You can feel fearful, insecure, or infatuated. There can be a strong physical attraction that makes your heart beat faster or makes you grin. If staring into someone's eyes causes you to feel anxious or overwhelmed, it's possible that the two of you are physically connected. 3. Vocal differences. Physical appeal is greatly influenced by your speech. Based on the vocal tone's distinctive timbre, loudness, and pitch, people are drawn to particular voices. Some people have harsh, unattractive voices. Others are alluring or hard to resist. While everyone has different voice preferences, some patterns may be measured with accuracy. A lower voice frequently denotes a more powerful and assured presence, which makes their voice more alluring to female listeners. In other words, people may change the pitch of their voice if they think you appealing. They're trying to get a physical connection, thus they want to appeal to your ears. This individual finds you appealing, thus they want you to appreciate the sound of their voice. 4. Romantic gravity. If someone is attracted to you physically, they could enter your personal space. They'll look for chances to approach you. They'll sit next to you, lean towards you, and enclose the space between your body and theirs. Take the example of being on a date with someone you like and wanting to know how it's going. Does this individual really find you attractive? Do you have the opportunity to proceed further? Consider the space between you as you try to answer these questions. Examining a single body part's location rather than the entire body is frequently simpler. For instance, even though they may be seated in the same spot, this individual may have their hands extended. Your legs are caught in theirs. That is to say, a portion of their body has penetrated your private space. Any of these signs of attraction indicate that the individual is drawn to you, whether or not they are aware of it. Most people don't consciously make these modifications. Instead, they begin to draw nearer to you over time. Think of this individual as a planet that has been trapped in the gravity of the sun, which is at the center of the solar system. They cannot avoid moving closer to you because they find you to be so alluring. 5. The golden glow. Your body behaves strangely when you like someone. Your skin starts to glow, almost as though you were giving out a soft golden light. Naturally, you don't have radiant skin. Your skin may appear to be getting golden, but that shine is only a reflection of the light in your surroundings. But why does your skin reflect light more than usual? What connection does light have to physical attraction, then? The solution isn't as glitzy as it seems. Your skin is producing more oil as perspiration, which is why you are reflecting light. Your skin is made more reflective by the sweat that rests on top of it. In other words, the nervousness and perspiration that are causing you to shine. And when do we start to sweat and feel anxious? When a close friend is seated in front of us. If you make someone uncomfortable, they will shine. Their body goes into overdrive when they are around you, and the sweat they produce is glistening. Although it's not always a pleasing sight, those who are close to you who sweat find you appealing. 6. Soothing signals. It's a delicate emotion, attraction, and it can occasionally screw with your thoughts. Let's imagine that you are interacting with someone you like. Even if you enjoy this person, it strains your mind to be around them. You feel uneasy as a result. It stresses you out and makes you feel uneasy in your own flesh. So how can you recognize when someone is drawn to you? Look out for actions that help you feel better, such as hand rubbing and other forms of fidgeting. If you see these signs of anxiety, this individual could be especially tense around you. When you're in the room, they can't unwind. They can't help but be drawn to you, and it's making them insane. 7. Adaptive contact. Physical touch serves numerous purposes. Some people are cordial and at ease. Others are tender and private. But how can you distinguish between a romantic touch and a professional one? Consider the distinctions between a hug and a handshake. A polite welcome that establishes physical contact without straying into personal space is a handshake. On the other hand, a hug necessitates full body contact. Hugging someone is much more personal. That is why we embrace our loved ones and give intimate handshakes to complete strangers. Physical contact becomes even more dynamic in a romantic setting, such as on a date. Someone who considers you beautiful may make physical contact with you in place of formal welcomes like handshakes and embraces. They'll touch your leg with theirs, wrap their arm around your shoulders, or rest their hand on the small of your back. Touches that escalate signify a heightened level of desire. In other words, this individual is attempting to intensify your physical bond through physical touch. All you need to do to get what you desire is repay the favor. 8. Biological appeal. What more biochemical signs of arousal or love exist? Consider that you are conversing with a new acquaintance. When you noticed them across the room, you mustered the guts to strike up a discussion. You are now unsure of whether they think you appealing. Look at the hue of their cheekbones and the rest of their skin. Are they flushed and pink? When you said hello, did their face start to get red? Your body floods with adrenaline when you're feeling powerful emotions like excitement or infatuation. Your blood vessels dilate in response to adrenaline. Your blood vessels expand in response to adrenaline. Greater blood and oxygen flow into your skin is made possible by dilation, especially in delicate regions like your cheeks, neck, and chest. Your neck gets pink as blood rushes to a particular area of your skin. This is a typical phenomena known as flushing. When someone blushes in your presence, they are experiencing a powerful emotion, such as pleasure or anxiety. Regardless, their body is responding to you because it finds you to be naturally appealing. 9. Lack of focus. Does this individual have trouble maintaining their attention? Does it seem as though they are barely paying attention? Poor listening abilities are typically a warning indication. You could assume that someone who appears distracted is simply bored, but occasionally a lack of concentration is an indication of something more serious. Imagine that you are speaking with someone who has a serious crush on you. Their mind has been completely out of whack during your chat. It is overrun by uncertainties, suppositions, and anxious ideas. They are really eager to leave a positive impression on you. They are concerned in your thoughts and your upcoming comments. And their worry takes their attention away from the subject at hand. Although it appears as though they don't care, this could not be further from the reality. They want nothing more than to have a closer relationship with you, which is why they are disorganized and overextended. Whatever the reason, this individual finds you appealing, therefore they like it when you're pleased. We appreciate you viewing Brain Boosters, and we hope you'll subscribe.